So today the topic which we are going to discuss is standard error. So let us first try to understand that what is standard error. Till now we have discussed about regression, and regression basically tells you the expectations the basic purpose of calculating the line of regression and coefficient of regression is to estimate the future values, like we discussed in one of the questions in last questions. I'll just show you like this. For example, this is the regression equation we have, right? And if we have the value of x, for example, the line is y equals to 16x plus 20, right? And if we have the x, then and we'll put the value of x in the equation, then y can be calculated, right? So the basic purpose behind calculating a regression line or the coefficients of x and y is to predict the future values, so that we can accurately predict what is going to happen on the basis of any independent variable, right? So point is, whatever we predict, for example, on the basis of x, we have calculated y, right? So if x is 28, y should be 468. So this is what we have calculated. But these are just predictions, right? So these predictions may go up or down, right? So it is not always necessary that whatever we predict with the help of regression line, it will always come true, right? So here is the graph, right? This is the line of regression. So as you can see, for example, this is the line of regression. This is what we have predicted, this line. So this line basically shows you the predictions, but the actual values may go up or down. Maybe this is the actual value 1, the actual value is 2, the actual value is 1.3, the actual value is 3.75, and so on. So the deviations from these predicted lines, the deviation from this predicted line is called standard error, right? So because as we know that it may not always happen that whatever we predict will come true. So the difference between actual values and predicted values is called standard error. Like the 468 which we have here calculated, maybe this is the predicted value, right? So this is predicted value, but the actual value may be 469. So there may be a variation from predicted and actual. So the difference between predicted value and actual value is called standard error, right? So here I can write it, the difference between predicted values which are calculated on the basis of regression line may be different from the actual values. So the difference between the predicted values and the actual values are called the standard error, right? So the difference between actual values and predicted values is called standard error. So obviously this standard error should be as less as possible, because the more the standard error is, the problematic the prediction is. It means the prediction is not fine. Then if prediction is not fine, then it is no use of calculating regression. So the standard error basically should be as low as possible. The standard error should be as low as possible, which shows that the prediction is good enough, right? So there are basically three formulas to calculate this standard error. So the formula for standard error we have shown in the form of y on x. It means y is the dependent variable and x is the independent variable. But in certain question, if we want to calculate x and y, we just replace the values of y with x. That is it. Okay. So here x standard error y on x. Basically, y is the dependent variable and x is the independent variable. So the formula is under the root summation of y minus yc square divided by n. So this YC, this is the variation basically that we'll understand how to calculate YC. Another formula is summation of y square minus a summation of y minus b summation of xy upon n. This is the second set of formula. And the third formula to calculate standard error is standard deviation of y under the root 1 minus r square. So r is coefficient correlation, right? So now we'll try to understand these formulas with the help of an example. We'll directly go to example and understand how to calculate YC and all the other values. So let's move forward. So here we are. Find the line of regression. Find the line of regression find the line of regression of y on x from the data and also calculate standard error of y on x. So now we will calculate it. So this is x and y. So x is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And summation of x is 56. Similarly, we have y. So y is 4, 3, 5, 10, 4, 11, 12, and summation of y is 49. So these values are given to us. Now we have to calculate standard error. So now first we need to calculate x square and y square. Okay. So here we will calculate x square. Why we need to calculate x square and y square? Because we have to calculate YC. So first we need to calculate line of regression. To calculate line of regression, we need x square also, right? So we'll calculate both x square and y square because that would be needed. So x square, and here we need to calculate y square. So 2 2s are 4, 16, 36, 64, 100, 144, then 19, 14, 196, and its summation is so its summation is 560. Now we need to similarly calculate summation of y square also. Four fours are 16, 3 threes are 9, 5 fives are 25, 100, 4 fours are 16, 121, 144. So the summation here we obtained is 431, right? Then we need to calculate xy. Here we will calculate xy. So xy is 2 fours are 8, 4 threes are 12, 6 fives are 30, 80, 40, 12 into 11 is 132, 12 into 14 is 168. So this is what we have got. Now summation of xy is 470, right? Now what do we need to do? We need to calculate first is mean. We need to calculate mean. So here we will calculate. So we need to calculate mean first. So we'll calculate mean first. N is 7 because we have 7 number of observations. Summation of x we got is 56. So 56 upon 7 is 8. Now similarly we'll calculate y. So here summation of y is 49. 49 upon 7 is 7. So we got mean of x and mean of y. Now we will calculate beta x on y, y on x, sorry. Now we will calculate beta y on x. The formula to calculate beta y on x is this. We will just solve it. So here n is 7. 7 into summation of xy we got is 470. 470 minus summation of x is 56 into summation of y we have got is 49. Now similarly n is 7 into summation of x square is 560 and summation of x whole square is summation of x we have got is 56 square we would be needing. Now we will just put the values, we'll solve it. Here so 7 into 470 is 3290. 3290. 56 into 49 is 2744. 2744. 7 into 560 is 3920. 3920 and 56 into 56 is 3136. 3136 equals to 784 denominator and numerator is 546 and the answer is 0.6964. 0.6964. So this is how we have obtained beta y on x. Now the next step is to calculate equation because we would need equations. Here regression equation. Now the formula to calculate regression equation is this y on x now we will just put the values here. So mean of y is 7. and beta y on x we have calculated, that is 0.6964. 0.6964. X minus mean of x is how much? 8. So now we will just calculate the equation. So the equation after solving this we have got as 1.4288 plus 0.6964 x, right? So this is the equation we have obtained. Now with the help of this equation we will calculate yc, right? So now calculate yc, computed y, basically yc stands for computed y on the basis of regression line. So now we will calculate yc. So for example, I'll just show you how we have calculated this. So here we have the equation, right? So now what will I do? I will just put the value here. For example, the first value of x is 2. So I will put 2 here, right? Just a second. To calculate yc, computed y, values of x are placed in the regression equation. So now I will just put the value. This is the equation. So value of x, first value of x is 2 into 2. Now we will solve it. Y equals to 1.4288 plus 0.6964 into 2. 6964 into 2, 1.3928. 1.3928, and once we'll add it, these two values, we will get 1.4288 plus 1.3928. So the answer we have got is 2.8216. So this is the first value we have obtained of yc, right? So I'm just going to put this value here. Now similarly I will calculate all the values of yc. Like here I have put x2, then second value of x is here the second value is 4, then there is 6. Now similarly I will put all the values and calculate yc. So I'm just putting the values, and this is how you calculate yc. So this is 4 point, second value is 4.2144, 5.6072, 7.000, 8.3928, 8.3928, then 9.7856, 9.7856, 11.1784. Now we will calculate summation of yc. So summation of YC is 49. Now we will calculate actual value minus predicted value, basically difference. So Y minus YC, actual Y and predicted Y. This we will calculate. So here Y is 4, 4 minus 2.8216. So the answer we have got is 1.1784. 784. Then again minus 1.2144 minus 0.6072 3 minus 4.3928 1.2144 0.8216, and the total is, the difference is 0. So this difference is 0. It means the calculation which we are doing is fine, right? Now we will calculate Y minus YC square. So we'll calculate square of these values. This one. So 1.1784 into 1.1784 is 1.3886. 1.3886. Then 1.4748. 4748. Then 0.3687. 3687. 9. Then 19.2967. 1.4748. 0.6750. 6750. So now we will just calculate summation of Y minus YC square. $33.6786. So this is what we have obtained. Now we will calculate So now we will calculate standard error. Now the formula to calculate standard error is this one, the first one. Although you can apply any of the formulas, whatever information is given to you, but in current question we are applying the first one. Otherwise you can apply any of the above formulas according to the type of information given to you, right? So So summation of y minus yc square is 33.6786 divided by n is 7. So the answer is 2.1934. 2.1934. So this is how we have calculated standard error of y on x. So the error is 2.1934. So it should be as less as possible, right? Now there we also have other two formulas also. So these formulas you can apply as per the information given to you. Like here a and b, like the values of a and b. The values of a and b is here. Like from the regression line we can calculate. So this is a. If you want to apply the second formula, a is 1.4288 and b is 1 point sorry b is 0.6964. So you can apply second formula also, these values. And in case of third formula, you need a correlation. So that is not required in the present question, but in certain questions where standard deviation is and correlation is given to you and you are asked to calculate standard error, then you can directly apply this formula. But in present question, it is not required. So this is all about standard deviation.